Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on my Let's Play server. It is rainy at the moment, but I'm over here by my iron farm and you may notice some changes. I have been working very hard in between episodes because this farm was not working. And for multiple reasons. For one, this AFK spot is too far away. So for some reason, the zombie was in my view, but after a couple of minutes, the villagers would go out of my radius for loading them, and then they would just stop spawning iron golems. So the rates were pretty terrible. You can see I've also added in an extra zombie just to speed things up a bit as well, so they get scared more often because the timings were kind of weird. I've added a little bit of glass so the villagers don't look at the other iron golems as much, but the biggest difference is the collection. It turns out that the golems were too close to the villagers as they were burning, so it was resetting their timers. So I have dropped them down significantly. So they drop down and burn, which meant basically extending these and then rebuilding the entire bottom section lower. And yeah, that was a big pain. I also had to dig out a bunch of this land here, but it is easier to get to this platform now. So that's something. And this is now working quite well. You can hear the iron golems all around us dying. And I did a little bit of AFKing here, not too much. And we have iron. So we are not going to have a problem with iron anymore. Hoppers, whatever we want, we could build with iron blocks and we would be good. So I've reloaded the shulker boxes in here, and as you can see, I mean, we're getting a ton of iron. There's already another one, and I haven't spent much time here at all. So this farm is now functional, and if we want to AFK here and get more iron, all we have to do is go into this room here and wait. So this is totally good to go, and add it onto the list of farms that we have. Now, where do we go from here? What is the next step? One of the things that I want to do is hook up this bone meal system, which as you can see has a absolute ton of bone meal in it, and it'll have more in just a second. I want to hook that up to this farm here so that it will automatically load it into there, and we can make however many logs of whatever type we want. That way we can make a lot of hoppers as well, because I think I've already used, I AFK'd here a bit in the beginning, but look at that, I've already used, this was pretty much full, and I've already used all of those logs, and I'm pretty sure that this is out of bone meal, so we will hook that up and begin using that. Yeah, look at the iron golems just going in there, and when they're done, that shulker box will get broken. But yeah, so I want to hook that up. The flying machine is just coming back now. Let's make sure that this is powered so that it doesn't go off. But yeah, that's one thing that I want to do. And then the other is to basically get ready for some new projects that I want to work on. I'm going to show you one. I'm going to leave it a surprise until a little bit later in the video. And then I'm not actually going to start this other project today, but I am going to show you the location of it and tell you my plan. Both of them are absolute mega projects and are going to take quite a bit of time to complete. They're not going to be one episode projects. They're going to be weeks, if not months in the making. So yeah, let's hook up this system right here with a ton of hoppers. I can use my new iron and my wood over here, and then we will get on to the other projects. Okay, I have finished hooking up the hoppers down below. I'm just trying to sleep. Hopefully the rain will stop. It has been going for 3 full days now. Nope, it's not going to stop. I really thought that rain was supposed to stop when you slept in a bed, but apparently... Whoa, wait a second. You're not supposed to be able to spawn in there. Where did you spawn? Everything in there is spawn-proof. That's not okay. Die. Really? This is Not ideal. Nothing about this is ideal. Oh my god. Well, this is not what I thought I was going to be doing right now. Get out of there. Okay, good. Okay, let's go. All right, so still raining, but down here I have taken hoppers out of there that go all the way over and down into the farm, so you can see them there coming out of the wall. Okay, that's enough of that. Coming out of the wall and going right in. And I have also put these here so that I can... Right now there's redstone blocks blocking the hoppers, but if I take those out, you can see the bone meal start immediately flowing in, so I can decide whether I want to hold the bone meal here or put it down into the system. So this is now totally hooked up. Let's just go down there and make sure there's no issues with any of the hoppers. And there's got to be enough light everywhere here. I don't quite understand where he could have come from, but I suppose these terracotta might not be quite bright enough. Alright, let's just head over here, and if it's working, we should see, yes, bone meal flying by, and it's been going for a minute here, so yes, we've got bone meal, and there will be enough storage there that it will back its way up to the system. So, we are now totally good to go on bone meal for the farm. And that is hooked up, and we have control over it as well. And I love the fact that I was just able to craft 3 full stacks of hoppers with no issues. Okay, this is getting out of control. I need the rain to stop. I don't get it. Anyway, so next thing on the agenda is to head back to our base. I'm going to need some rockets. I left my redstone chest over here, and then I am going to do a little bit of exploring, and you will see why in just a minute. Okay, I have what I need from my base over here, and now I am going to set out in this direction, I believe, towards something I found earlier in this world. Now, this area over here has turned into much more of an industrial area than a base area, and I do have my large underwater base there, but I've decided that I want this world to move over into 1.17. I'm not finished here. There's a lot more that I can do, and I am not ready to stop playing on this world. So I think the only way to reconcile that is to make a new base, and this one is going to be an absolute mega base. So it's going to take quite a while, and I have an idea of where I want this base to be, but I just need to find it again. How did I manage to get in here, but now I can't get out? And I know that what I'm looking for is somewhere over in this direction. It's an island. And my idea for today is to find this island again, make sure it's going to work for what I want it for, and link it up via a portal so that I can get to it from my other base quite quickly. I'm not sure what I'm gonna... There it is! Not sure exactly what I'm... Wow, it's a lot more underwater than I remember. But that's okay. This is it. It is a mycelium island, but something interesting about this, a lot of mycelium islands are just pure mountains, but this one isn't. There's quite a bit of flat space, and it'll take some flattening to do what I want to do here, but I think that this is going to be the perfect location for a base, probably taking up the whole flat area, maybe there, maybe here. The base itself is going to be massive. I'm going to be building a building that does exist in the real world. I'm not going to show it right now. But the whole idea behind it is to use the blocks from 1.17, specifically the copper and the new blocks that form in the geodes. So the limestoney textures and those sorts of things that are going to work into it quite well. And I'm also going to be using probably a lot of marble and stone and things like that. So you can kind of get an idea of what the building is going to look like from that description, but it's going to take quite a bit of terraforming here because obviously I'm going to flip this to grass. The thing about, I didn't bring any grass with me, that would have been a good example, but the thing about mycelium biomes, or whatever this is called, it's called a, it used to be called a mycelium island, but now it's called like a mushroom fields, I think. Yeah, mushroom fields. The thing about it is grass looks so good here. I think there's actually some grass over here. This is outside of the biome, so it's not the color. Is this silk touch? This is not silk touch. The only way that I can get grass here is to do it the annoying way. But anyway, I'll just show you. So you see the color of the grass over here, but now look at it when I put the grass over here. Look at how vibrant and green that is. And that is what we really want. So flatten this out and put a new mega base here. And then all we have to do is connect it up. This is obviously not going to be the permanent portal location, but connect it up to our base. Why did I break these? And I only brought 10 for some reason. I put corners on portals. I don't do this. Don't judge me for this, but I only brought 10 obsidian, so I have to do this for now. I'll just leave those there, or it'll look even worse. That won't be the permanent portal location, but this will give us an idea of how far we have to go in the nether to get here. It shouldn't be too far. I believe it's only 500 or 600 blocks in the overworld, so let's just see where we are. That's, ooh, what the heck? There was an explosion. Don't see a ghast. There he is. Good. Oh, I've got hostile mobs turned off, that's why. Jeez. Okay, hostile creatures. We need some amount of volume, or that can get very dangerous. Okay, so what we need to do is basically, since my other island is at spawn, get to 0, 0 in the nether. This is minus 195. So it's, oh, it's that way. Awesome. Over the lake of lava. Just what I like to see. There's that. This, where are we? Is it really a full 200 blocks away? I have no idea where we are. This way, this way, this way. Does it go down this way? It goes down this way, so spawn should be over here somewhere. In theory, flying around in the nether always dangerous, especially when you do not know where you're going. Now this is a 1.15 nether, so anytime we come across 1.16 we've gone the wrong way. For sure. Oh boy, I'm totally lost now. Oh, you gotta love being... Oh, there's my portal. So what is the coordinates of this portal? Maybe what I should do is do it on the nether ceiling. Would probably make things easier. Minus 31, minus 22. Let's go back, get a little bit more obsidian, and get some ender pearls, and let's make it on the nether ceiling. Okay, we are on the nether ceiling, and what we need to get to is the coordinates that we were at before, minus 195, minus 128. So it's not that way, it's this way, minus, on the Z, minus 128, and on the Y, minus 195. A little bit further there. Back a bit. 195. 1, 2, 8. So this is where we want the portal, and I've brought enough to make a proper portal this time. There we go. And in theory, this should connect to the same portal that we built. Yes, it does. Now, if we go back through this, I almost guarantee that we are going to come out, yeah, in the under one. But if we break this, and then ghasts, still didn't hear it. But if we break that, and now we get back there, the ghast gone. The ghast is gone. Okay, so now we just need to get up to the nether ceiling. So I'm just going to dig up and throw an ender pearl through the ceiling, and I'll be right back. Okay, I haven't tried this trick in 1.16, but we will give it a go. Usually you can just take a ladder, go all the way up to the top, and ender pearl, yes, right through the ceiling. That is the easiest way to get up. Just make sure that when you do, you have something to get down with. So now, in theory, this goes back to the portal there. And if I go back through this portal again, hopefully it doesn't come out down below. Yeah, it's on the ceiling. There we go. So now all we have to do is mark out our path back to our spawn, just so that we don't have to constantly look at the F3 screen. So if I just do this as we work our way back, actually I can already see my beacon, so that's not much of a problem, but going the other way will definitely want this. Oops. And we'll just mark it out. Actually, oh, I can't do this. I'm gonna need to, I'll replace it. These are spawnable blocks, so this is a non-spawnable nether, so this would ruin the efficiency of my gold farm. So I'll have to swap out those blocks, but basically that just means that we can walk out of our portal, see that, and follow it like a terribly crooked breadcrumb trail to our new base location. So that is absolutely perfect. Now, that is project number 1 that I was talking about, but project number 2 is a little bit different. So, you've probably noticed that I've been gathering some resources. I've been getting myself a ton of slime. I've been getting myself a ton of honey. I've been getting myself iron, and I've been getting myself wood, and those are all of the things that are needed in order to make a lot of flying machines. Redstone as well, but I've been trading with my villagers to get a lot of redstone and redstone blocks as well. I'm definitely going to need more. I've got a full stack of redstone blocks as well, but flying machines. And I've also, I believe I have a chest somewhere, a shulker box somewhere with a bunch of TNT. Anyway, I have tons of gunpowder and sand to make TNT as well. And these are all the things that I need for TNT duping flying machines. And that is because my plan is, for the first time ever in survival, to dig a perimeter, to build a witch farm in. I found a witch hut not too far away, probably about 1,000 blocks. And my plan is to use flying machines to dig a full perimeter from top level down to bedrock, 128 blocks in every direction, and build a proper witch farm. And that is going to be a mega task, building up all the flying machines. I'm still doing research to figure out exactly what I want to do for those flying machines. Do I put slime blocks in here? Do I put slime balls in here? I can never remember. Slime blocks, yeah, look at that. So, yeah, it's going to be a big task, and I'm still doing the research, figuring out what flying machines I want to use and how exactly I want to build the farm. but I'm going to be starting it fairly soon. I've got a testing world going where I'm testing TNT flying machines. Obviously, this is Java, so we can't move dispensers, so I'll have to dupe TNT using the coral trick, which I can do because I have coral, yeah, in each of these, the fans. I've got lots of this stuff from when I excavated this ocean. So I've got everything that I need now, tons upon tons of resources, and I can begin to plot that out. So now I have completed everything that I wanted to complete for today, fixing up a couple of things over here, getting myself linked up to where my new base location is going to be. I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to start building that. I know that 1.17 isn't coming until the summer, but I do want to get a bit of a head start, flattening out the land and that sort of thing. But the witch farm is actually what is going to be coming up soonest. So it's going to be a lot of material gathering for me in between episodes. I am going to call this episode here so that I can start working on all of that. It would just be far too much to start working on that today. I needed more silk touch pickaxes. I broke 2 in recent episodes. But yeah, that is what I am going to be working on. But I also need a lot of resources for it, so I need to check my stocks on certain things. I need gunpowder, that's pretty good. I need sand for TNT. Sand, this is where I keep my sand so that I can make it into glass. I've got enough sand for the TNT. I'm gonna start running low on that soon. And I need iron and I need wood. So iron, I've pulled 1 box out of here already. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, we've already got another full box there just in the time I've been working on this episode and that. So that's pretty good. We've already pulled over 2 full shulker boxes of iron ingots out of this farm. And I also need to do some AFKing here now that the bone meal is flowing in, and it's probably all down there by now. Yeah, that's great. So we'll see how many logs we get just out of that. But that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. There was no big projects in this one, but we got a lot of important things done, and in recent episodes we've built the farms that's going to make it possible for us to build an absolute mega farm in the next few episodes here. But thank you so much for watching. I've seen my subscriber count going up, but I know that right now I'm only at about 20% of my views are subscribed people. So if you're still here and you're not subscribed, make sure you smash the subscribe button. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.